what is that? Is that episode 3 of In the Truck incoming? Whoa, hello.
Whoa, I don't
Whoa,
want... That
whoa.
truck's coming in really fast. No? Is it not?
What's here? It's already here.
Oh, shit, we're in it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't know what dimension is. Good morning, Corey.
Good morning.
It is the following morning from the last 2 casts that we did. After the second cast, if you hear a bunch of cocks outside, just FYI, there's a bunch of cocks outside. So hopefully you don't hear it too badly.
You know what? Give me a second. Let me go yell at my cocks real quick.
Are you gonna yell at your cocks?
I'm gonna go yell at my
How many cocks do you have to yell at?
Ooh, maybe 3, 5,
8,
maybe 8.
12.
All of them. I gotta yell at all the cocks.
That's a lot of cocks, Corey.
That's a lot of cocks.
Corey, don't lose your cocks.
Get out of here, cocks! Get the fuck out of here! Get out of here!
We have a bunch of chickens. Where we're at right now, and we're sitting in the back of a truck, and it's morning now, so the cocks are awake, and it is very interesting. Very interesting. No, we tried to record video games last night for on the couch, but it didn't work. Everything failed, and I've accidentally fried Corey's TV, which was fun because we were playing around with I forgot the power adapter to one of the devices that we use, so we were just using random ones that fit. And there were a couple that kind of worked, maybe. And then I tried one that as soon as I plugged it in, the TV went dark and didn't come back.
Yeah.
So, also Corey's back. How was your cock?
Your
cock fight.
Well, my cocks are now in a bunch.
Yep.
You call it a cock bundle, I guess.
Bundle cocks.
Really? Now you guys fucking start?
Yeah. Well, that's fine. They're fine.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's getting picked up.
Oh, it totally is getting picked up, but probably not as bad as we think. I don't know. Let's just give them like 10 seconds to get their shit out, and then maybe I can like delete it later. So like,
yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's perfect. I have no idea if anyone even heard that, but hey, here we are.
If you heard it, congratulations. Good morning.
Yeah, well, no, they don't want to hear it because I'm gonna delete it if it does hear it.
Well, if you don't hear it, good morning.
Good morning. Either way, we have coffee that is lukewarm, but it's okay because it's good.
It's coffee. Delicious lukewarm coffee. Oh my god.
I like me some coffee.
Yeah, no, but last night was a fucking struggle.
Yeah, it was every time we record, because we only are able to do it like once in a blue moon, and when we do it, it's always some fucking bullshit like, oh, all right, you forgot this, or this doesn't want to work today, or this doesn't want to work. So like every game that we had prepared kind of it just didn't work. And there's always technical issues. So we always like get one thing recorded and they're like, all right, let's switch it up. And then we spend the next 5 hours trying to figure it out. And it doesn't fucking work.
It's the fucking worst.
And then Corey gets sad and goes and sleeps.
Dude, it was like 3 in the morning.
You were like 3 in the morning.
I was like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, well,
that's where my brain was at.
Yeah, no.
It got real fucking late and it was getting stupid.
Dumb. So now I guess the only thing we have left is Demon Souls. More Demon Souls, which I mean I guess is fine.
Yeah, it's not. It's just very disappointing because like I wanted to play my game.
I wanted you to play your game. I wanted to fucking have so much more fucking content with these new mics because the Demon Souls that we already recorded isn't with the new mics, which I mean I guess this will be fun because then it'll be with the new mics, but I wanted so many more variants with the new mics.
I just wanted to play new video games.
I just wanted pants.
I just wanted pants.
I just want to get new pants.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, besides that, how did you sleep last night, Adam?
I was laying on the floor because we sleep on the floor because Corey is a madman that doesn't own a bed.
I sleep on a floor because it's good for your back, kids.
It's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
is.
is.
It is not.
It is good to sleep on a solid floor. It's good to have a sturdy mat.
Okay, but you don't have to sleep on a floor.
You don't
like
have
that.
to sleep on the floor, but you can sleep on the
I-
floor
I-
because I'm broke.
Well,
I don't want to spend money on a
You
bed.
had a California king.
Yes, and it took too much room.
Well, whose fault is that?
The beds.
You could have cut it in half.
I couldn't
and made
cut-
just a California, or just a king. I don't know how beds work.
Just a long twin.
Yeah, just a very long. Yeah, you could have done that.
Just a tall twin.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's a tall-
Christ, you're tall, bud.
Oh my god, no, my mattress is a tall fucking bitch. I got one of those Casper full wave hybrid,
Mm.
and it's literally like a foot and a half thick.
Oh,
And on top of my box spring and my bed frame, like my bed, like it goes up to like my waist before I can even get on it. And I kind of love it. I love a high up bed, I realized. I never had a high up bed before this. I had a bed that was so low. The mattress was so worn out and thin. And mind you, that we bought the mattress brand new. Even though it was a very cheap mattress. It was like a $300 mattress. And I bought it brand new. And within a year and a half, because I dealt with it for about a half a year, the mattress was so thin and so caved in the middle that every night I would sink in the middle and I could feel each individual board of the box spring on my back.
I remember that.
And
bed.
whenever my girlfriend and I slept in the same bed together, we'd always roll into each other and it fucking was uncomfortable.
You'd
And then my
probably wake up-
roommate, what?
You probably end up wake up sweating, and then you're just like, oh, I can't deal with this.
uncomfortable.
I'm pissed off now.
No, just wouldn't be able to sleep
Uh,
because it's just so uncomfortable. Because it's just horrible.
mm-hmm.
It's horrible. And then I was like, all right, I think I'm going to get a fancy bed. I'm going to spend a little bit of money on a new bed because I got credit, whatever. I'm an adult.
I got
And my
credit.
roommate was like, bro, why would you do that? You could just spend $300 on a bed. That's what I do. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, tried that. No.
It was a
It
shitty
didn't
bed.
work. Yeah, it was a shitty bed. I mean, it was great. When I first got it, it was fantastic. You remember when you were at my house when I was moving that first time and you were like, I'm tired. So I was like, all right, go next door or in the next room and sleep. And you were like, bro, that's the best sleep I've gotten in my life.
Wait, that was at
Those
your
the
old
exact
house.
it wasn't my specific mattress, but it was the exact same mattress that I had, but it was the guest room mattress, so it wasn't used. And that thing's comfy when it was first made, but then it proceeded to not be.
Then it proceeded to be shit.
Yeah, and then I have a Casper that's 2 feet thick.
So right before this podcast, I had to go to Alabama to help my brother move into
so
a apartment, and
We didn't
he
even mention
has
that, did we?
no, he didn't. But he has a purple mattress,
Mm.
and I just want to say
I hear those things smell.
they don't, of what I know.
Well,
They
how
didn't-
old is his? Has he had it for a while?
Yeah, he's had it for about a year now.
Oh, okay. I hear that when you first get it, they fucking reek.
Oh, he did say it has like a weird factory smell that he had to break out.
Yeah, that's as long as he was able to break it out, because I know a lot of people, they're like, this is fucking disgusting, I can't do this, and some people's it doesn't go away. But
The main problem I have with the purple mattress is it's comfy as hell. I do love it.
isn't it like the rubber mattress with the hexagon?
It's
type
like
shit in it?
with the squares.
oh, squares.
It's supposed to be the one you can't break an egg on, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you take it and palm it, and if you try to press it down, it's just not gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
But that thing likes to sag, so it's a bitch to carry. It sucked trying to fit that into a U-Haul.
Sag how? Like a bean, holding like a bean bag.
Basically like a beanbag. It just wants to morph around you as you're carrying it, and it was
Have you
terrible.
laid in it?
Yeah, I laid in it.
So I feel like that would you'd sink.
You
into it.
surprisingly don't.
Really?
I think it's just
I
because of
hate
the
beds that
random
make you sink
squares.
because that fucks up your back really badly.
I think it's okay.
Because
So
you don't want to sleep at a V. You want to sleep as flat as you can.
Mm-hmm. But it's I'm pretty sure it's just because it's the grid, and you can put you end up having more surface area on the entirety of it, so you do lay level in it and when you're sleeping in it. But
when you're grabbing it at a specific point,
it
kinda
just fucking
collapses
sags.
over itself, so
Mhm.
it can't break it. I guess that makes sense.
what we decided to do was just we folded it up and put 2 ratchets together and just fucking tighten that bitch, and then threw it in the back. It was still a bitch. It still
that's
sagged
not-
at every point.
How big?
but
How big of a bed did you have?
I think it's a king.
King. Yeah, I only got a fucking I have a full size, and that thing's. I don't know if you've ever tried to lift it, but it's heavy as fuck.
I can imagine.
Because it's the hybrid, so it has like fucking 5 or 6 levels of fucking foam,
Mhm.
and it has like these really cool fucking springs at the bottom to really help with like the formity. Because it's designed to where, as I lay on it, like certain parts of like my shoulders, like where my shoulders lay, it'll sink me down a bit further, so my spine is straight.
Okay.
That's what it does. But all those fucking springs make it heavy as shit. So putting sheets on it sucks.
I could
So
imagine.
I'm like, I forgot. I didn't realize I was bodybuilding today. But here we are.
No, I kind of love that. You're trying to do a fucking deadlift squat.
It was just like, oh, the thighs. Okay, let me just.
Knees rattling.
Knees loose. Waves are heavy. I just got some spaghetti. Shit, gotta wash my sheets again.
Shit, I gotta watch my sheets again.
But
Oh, no, but going to Alabama was beautiful.
yeah,
There was a lot of...
weren't you done with it?
Okay. So, I do really like Alabama. It's actually a really beautiful place. The main thing that
I like
really
Tennessee.
it really bothered me was it's a really bad homeless problem there. It's really bad.
Welcome to the United States. We live in a place where it's surprisingly there. Just because I don't think homeless could really exist around here because it's
Mhm.
just so fucking cold.
The other thing about it was there wasn't any actual attractions besides food, which I'm not mad at that. I'm a big foodie, so like, I'm not complaining.
Like tourist attractions.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the only
I mean,
thing
they got that like the southern food down there. I feel
Mhm.
like. I mean, I'm sure there's other places that have like the southern food, but like
I had-
Alabama's got its own flavor. I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I had my first Cajun shrimp, and that was delicious.
Really, I've really want to try like authentic like chicken and waffles.
I told you about the McFly's place.
Yeah. I
That
wanna
place
go
was,
there.
oh my god, it was the best hoagie I've ever had because again, it was just a
You said it was like a sandwich shop.
yeah,
almost?
it was a sandwich shop, but the sandwich itself was they had it was a fried chicken thing, but then they tossed that in some buffalo sauce, but then they put mozzarella sticks inside of it, and then it was
What?
yeah, they put mozzarella sticks in the sandwich.
Oh, dude.
It was
It's like something straight out of Wisconsin.
right. That was
Oh my god.
I'm like, why
sounds
haven't
tasty
we
as
done this
hell.
yet? This is ridiculous. This is so good. But then it was a cheese sauce on top, some coleslaw of some deal, a really vinegary coleslaw to even everything out. It was fucking delicious. I loved everything about it.
God damn. Sounds tasty.
And then I got some collard greens with it.
Color green. What are those again? I forget.
I actually don't know exactly what collard greens are, but they're greens.
Which is good.
They're fucking delicious.
All right,
they
sure.
are so good, and
Have I probably had them before?
no, I doubt you've had.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, no, this is not really common up here.
No?
The only place that I've had collard greens up here, specifically 2 places, Popeyes and
What
Cracker Barrel. They used to have collard greens.
collard greens? It's like a side dish at Popeyes?
Yeah,
Fuck, I love Popeyes.
but if you're comparing Popeyes collard greens to anywhere's down
you-
south collard greens, holy fuck,
Have you ever
they
put,
taste terrible compared.
Do they? Have you ever put lettuce and tomato on a Popeye sandwich?
I feel like I have. No, because you
It's
recommended it to me.
extremely good. Like, there's like the pickle and whatever the fuck sauce they put on is dank as fuck already, but like
Put a lettuce and tomato on
put a
it.
slice of lettuce and tomato on
Ooh,
it, and it's
I
so
think the only
good.
other thing to make it a little bit better is just 1 slice of onion.
To each their own. I don't personally like onions,
I like onion a
but
lot.
I could see how that would go well as well, especially on the spicy one maybe.
I just like a full deluxe sandwich.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I don't.
No,
No.
the one thing I don't like on a deluxe sandwich is mayo. I don't like mayo on my burgers.
What?
Yeah,
Dude, mayo and ketchup is like the perfect sauce combination.
nah,
Dude, it's so good. Mayo chup?
I don't like it. I don't
It's
know.
so good.
Mayo's just like
What
it's,
don't you like about it? I'm offended now.
it's I feel like it's just too much. It's too
How
much
is
for
it
the
too
actual
much?
burger. Because
Ketchup is like the vinegary mess.
I also don't really put ketchup on my burgers usually.
Do
I
you not use sauce?
No, not most of the time.
Get out.
No.
Leave.
Why
We're done.
is that so bad?
No, we're done.
Oh my
Get the
god.
fuck out.
Okay.
Would you just not put fucking syrup on your waffles either?
I love syrup on my waffles, but
You
I
fucking
don't put them on top of the waffles. I put it on the side so I can dip it in because yes, you put
You're the
it,
type of person that fucking would put ketchup on the side of your plate and dip your burger in it instead of actually putting it on the burger.
No, that's vile. That's fucking
Are you
disgusting.
sure?
I am
Are you
positive. No, if I'm going to put ketchup on a burger, I'm going to put it on the bun.
Yeah, you should.
Yes, I'm
Like a fucking real person.
Specifically with ketchup, I'm gonna go on a spiral. With mustard, guess what I'm gonna do with that shit? I'm gonna
Not
make
put
it
it on
M.
because mustard is disgusting.
Mustard is the
No,
fuck
you make
dude.
the,
Do you
you make
think,
the M for the mayo, bitch.
Do you think that mustard is better than ketchup? No, do you think ketchup is better than mustard?
I think mayo is better than both of them.
Ooh, we're gonna have some problems here.
Not even just for burgers in general. Like, how often, if you make a sandwich, how often do you use ketchup, or compared to mustard, compared to mayo? Mayo is gonna always win.
I use mustard the most.
No, mayo's gonna win.
Okay, and what kind of sandwich? If we're talking about burgers, I'm going to avoid ketchup, mayo, and mustard entirely.
Like, burgers are. I'm talking just like say.
Okay.
Say if you go to Subway, or like Cousin Subs, or
Again, I
Jimmy
would
John's,
avoid all
like
of it.
Subs.
I would avoid mustard and mayo in the first place.
You don't get any type of sauce.
Well, I mean, I get the sriracha ranch and the Southwest sauce.
But what about mayo?
I don't get mayo.
Mayo is so good for you.
Is it good for you?
It's good for me.
It's good for
It's
my
good.
happiness.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
No,
You can get mayo light if you're concerned about calories, even though you're skinnier than me.
I just don't like mayo on my sandwiches, Adam. I'm sorry.
But it's so good.
I-
Let me take you to a place that I know. I don't think that you just. I don't think you know
I
it.
don't think you've had good mayo.
I don't think you had
You
good
don't-
mayo. I don't think you've had it properly. So let me take you out somewhere. You know,
Bitch,
I'll get you my
made
stuff.
my own mayo.
No. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you apparently didn't like it enough, so you didn't make it well enough.
I've made mayo for a burger before, and I'm not gonna say it's.
Look, a fucking blue jay.
Oh my god, blue jay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that Wisconsin national bird?
No, that's the robin, I think.
I have no idea.
Pretty sure the state bird is the robin. Could be wrong. But yeah, Corey is a bitch that doesn't like sauce.
I love sauce. Okay. Oh fuck it. You're distracting me. I just looked up Wisconsin state.
Yeah, we are one.
Wow, you're a smart boy.
I think so. Was it the robin?
It was the robin.
Yeah. Boom, bitch! I learned something in school. Coffee. Do you put mayo in your coffee? I do.
Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Mayo in your coffee? I've thought about it. I actually accidentally put mayo in my coffee once. I don't know how I did it.
How the fuck? You're like, this is probably creamer.
I guess it was Miracle Whip, and I wasn't thinking.
Okay. All right. True test of friendship right here.
I like mayo more than Miracle Whip.
Okay, this channel can continue.
Don't worry, bud.
I was gonna say if you have to pick one or the other, if you are feeling like a white condiment,
Yep.
that's not your own produced condiment, like you're,
Miracle
Whip or mayo,
yeah,
right?
Mayo 100%
Obviously,
of the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Miracle Whip is Miracle Whip is mayo for pussies.
Yeah, I mean, what? It's mayo for sugar addicts.
Yeah, it's just too sweet.
Though to be fair, I will be honest.
It's good on a chicken sandwich. It's good on a spicy chicken sandwich.
Really good, surprisingly. Hear me out. It's really good on a cheap bologna sandwich.
I could see that.
Bologna on like one of those like Hawaiian rolls.
Ooh.
Miracle Whip is pretty good on that, actually. Surprisingly.
I could see that.
I used to completely hate Miracle Whip, and I was like, no, mayo all the way. And I still believe mayo all the way, but like every now and then Miracle Whips is like,
it's just a little refreshing.
that's kind of pretty good on this.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Rachel for that, because they were a Miracle Whip family, I guess.
I don't know. Miracle Whip just seems so. It almost seems like the rich distant cousin.
Why is it a rich distant cousin?
Because a lot of people love because it's the same deal as okay, mayo or Miracle Whip. A lot of people love Miracle Whip, so Miracle Whip is kind of the popular cousin.
I feel like some people think it's like better for you, when I'm pretty sure it's probably worse.
I would have no idea.
Think about it. There's probably more sugar. I mean, maybe less sodium than mayo, but I don't know, man. I mean, is Miracle Whip also made with eggs and stuff too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured.
I mean, I think so.
Probably. I remember I learned mayo was made from eggs. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I think
Mayo's dairy?
what?
I had no
fuck,
idea.
Fuck. What is it called? You take olive oil and you pour it into a blender and then you blend it up until it basically gets to a mayo-like consistency. There's a specific name for that. I can't remember.
Aioli? No, that's different.
No, man, no.
That's like mayo mixed with like something else. Like it's like a custom sauce. Or some
Yeah.
shit.
I can't remember at the moment.
Favorite salad dressing?
Favorite salad dressing? Probably just
Ranch.
simple ranch, yeah.
Yeah, ranch.
I remember back in high school.
Caesar is pretty good though. Every now and then.
Caesar as a dressing shouldn't be used as a dressing. What I mean by
Caesar
that,
is a really good sauce.
you should just put it into your salad and mix everything together and then call it a Caesar salad. I don't want you to take a garden salad and just throw some Caesar on it and then not mix it up. That just seems stupid because...
No. What makes ranch so good?
Probably the salt.
Is that what it is?
I bet you it's just the
Oh,
salt.
but it's so good.
I fucking love
Nothing
ranch.
tastes like ranch.
Nothing.
I want to fucking go to Subway now and get like a sandwich.
I want some cheese curds and ranch.
Oh my god.
That sounds delicious right
I also
now.
kind of want to like go to like to the cafe and just get something fucking sweet and just breakfasty,
Mm-hmm.
and then slather it in mayo.
You know, we do have eggs and we do have bacon. We might have pancake stuff. We might be able to make breakfast here.
You gonna cock tease me like that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Do you have mayo too?
We do have mayo.
Would it be okay if I put the mayo on top of the pancakes?
If you really want to, bud, go right ahead.
Okay, cool.
It's not the weirdest
Yeah.
thing I've seen, I don't
That's awesome.
think.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate the time that you're giving me and spending it with me.
Oh yeah, brother. Cheers. We got coffee. Boom, bam. We're doing
That's
this.
cold.
We're doing. Yeah, I mean, cold coffee. It's cold brew, baby.
Cold brew,
Yeah.
damn.
No, I love that we're doing this. This is a fun time. These podcasts are a lot easier to record.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous on how much, because we want to record on the couch really bad.
Yeah, I want to
We
record
wanna
on the couch
fucking
so badly.
But for some reason, nothing wants to work, and then we can just sit here
Nope.
and babble about random bullshit and just make it work, and then you guys, you beautiful, beautiful couchies, just get to deal with it.
Yeah, it's
We're
great.
getting there.
I cannot wait to go home and edit this. Not gonna lie, because it's gonna be just bullshit, but it's gonna be fun bullshit because we got fancy new mics, and I just love looking over at you and like looking at the setup, and just like our setup's kind of bullshit, but like the mics are cool, and we can like swing it wherever. Like you're to the right now, you're to the left now. Like it's pretty dope.
I
man.
feel like there's something kind of charming about the fact that it's a little janky.
It's very janky. We're gonna start a GoFundMe actually. We want to get a van, so like if you want to go donate to that GoFundMe, so
we actually doing that?
we can get a van. Yeah, I already made it. Like 3 people have like given like 5 pennies.
Oh, done. Yeah,
Yeah, so we
go check out
We
the
got 15.
GoFundMe.
We have 15 cents each right now.
Wow, dude, we're like halfway there.
Yeah, no, we're halfway there to about $3,000-$4,000. Okay, so if we were to get a van, we don't actually have a GoFundMe because we're just gonna if you want to support us, just watch the channel,
Watch the channel.
spread it with your friends, help us
Go to
help us
Patreon if
help
you
us
really
get
have
that
it.
4,000 hours of watch time that we need. We have over 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so very much. I'm sorry we disappeared for a while, but we're coming back with hella good content. Like, what is this? This is good content. This is
Yeah, this is
content.
good content.
I think so. I,
Yeah,
don't know. I hope so.
fucking-
The
if it's
mics
n-
are kind of cool, and I feel cool, so it must mean we're good, right?
You don't have a left side or a right side, but you just hear us all the time.
You hear us all the time, and like you hear us better than you'd hear us like this, because like this is bad. It's bad. It's
I
bad.
do kind of love the fact. It's not like that actually sounds this bad.
No, I mean,
It's just not getting picked up as well.
no. I mean, yeah.
But still, kind of
But like
amazing.
now it's right here, and we don't have to like be pretty much kissing to be close to the mic.
That was the main thing about last night, even just again recording the podcast. Being able to get comfortable, just being able to
Comfortable
move
and like
and
stretch
lay around.
and be away from you and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but I hate cuddling with you while recording. It sucks.
I don't like you.
Going thigh to
I don't know
thigh
why
all
I
the
hate you.
time.
I
Fuck
really
you.
do
Why
hate
are we
you.
making a channel together?
I don't know.
Wow.
Time for a message from our ad sponsors break. Whoop!
Actually, I just had a thing that I want you couchies to do in the comments if you want
What's up?
to. Make up sponsors.
Make up sponsors. Yeah, make up sponsors until we actually get sponsored.
Yeah.
Give us bullshit like fake companies or like stupid shit and have a sponsor or like
Yeah.
say like a channel or something or something.
Just something real silly.
Something silly,
And then we'll go ahead and just make the script for it and try
Yeah,
to make a
we're-
little quick ad break for it.
We're
and-
gonna do like a quick 20-30 second ad break for it, so that way we can show all these other sponsors that we're good. We could do this.
We could do that.
We could ad read. Yeah.
If you want us to
And then-
ad read, we can do it.
And then maybe one day you guys will actually see us with ExpressVPN
Or Nord.
or Squarespace.
Oh, or Magic Cereal. What is it? Magic Spoon.
Magic Spoon or Athletic Greens,
Or Game Fuel.
Liquid Ivy.
Crack.
Erection pills?
Dude, oh my God,
Have
if we
you-
got sponsored
have
by
you heard-
Viagra.
Have you heard that Distractable podcast?
Do they talk about getting dick
Okay.
pills?
Yeah, that's one of their fucking ad breaks. So I'm sure, I don't know how often you listen to podcasts, but I'm sure most podcasts, as soon as the ad breaks come on, you skip them, because as most people do, right? So like,
I don't necessarily skip them because I usually, when I'm listening to a podcast, I'm like completely avoiding even touching my phone.
That's fair. I can just click just a quick button. But a lot of podcasts I do skip them because like either they're just a lot or like they're just long. Like Joe Rogan, they're usually at the beginning of the episode, but it's like 8 minutes of fucking ads, so I just skip them.
It becomes ridiculous. Like I
Right.
love Duncan Trussell,
Oh my
but
God.
oh my
He
God,
has 25 minutes of ads before the episode even starts.
it gets ridiculous.
Yeah,
Again, I love you, Duncan, and I would love to have a conversation with
hell
you, but I
yes.
want to have more conversation
I saw
with you.
fucking some posts about like Jerry and Joe Rogan and Duncan Trussell, and they're like, yeah, I love Duncan to death, and he's great, but like he really, really, really does his best with Joe Rogan
Mm-hmm.
because Joe Rogan is like the perfect.
He like pulls it out of him.
He pulls it out of him. He's like the perfect opposite to him.
So sorry.
Because like because otherwise without Joe to like ground him, like Duncan just kind of just fucking wanders off into like some really deep spiritual shit. And he's like, okay, I can only take about 15 minutes of questioning my fucking existential existence. Whereas Joe's just like, they get a little deep and then they're like, dick joke. You know. But no,
Wow, the
Distractable.
universe and everything expanding is going to be meaningless in the next 10 years. Just like how this expanding dick is gonna get useless. Oh!
No, they're dude. In one of the podcasts, they were talking. It was like the 6-hour one. They were really fucking drunk, really high, and there was one point. It's like, man, if you had like 200,000, Duncan was like, if you had like 200,000 years, you would you try gay sex? And Joe was like, fuck no. It's like, what do you mean? You would get bored. I'd get bored. I'd want to try. He's like, no, I'm straight. If I'd like go off and learn other shit instead of fucking doing all this shit. So it's like, at the end of 200,000 years, we're going to come back and I'm going to know how to fluently speak ancient Greece and fucking all this other shit. And you're going to come back with dick on your breath.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
That's like an exact quote.
I'm gonna come back being able to speak every language, and you're gonna come back with dick on your breath.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's so funny.
No, but I can agree. Oh my
fucking
God.
shut up. That was me.
Oh my.
You bastard.
You fucking mute that
Bastard.
shit, you asshole. We're recording a podcast.
Yeah,
We're professional.
How rude of you. Anyways, Distractable. My point that I'm trying to get across is I don't skip their ads because they're funny. They're funny. They're funny.
If you can make an ad entertaining,
They're
that's,
funny gents.
that's the whole deal.
And there was I forget one. It was one of the earlier episodes because I've listened to all of them because they're so good. And there's one of them that they had. I don't know if it was Viagra or Cialis. It was something about your dick pills, and they were like joking to
Oh,
do
it was
you?
with Wade.
I think so.
I actually think I remember that. It was
and
one of
then-
the first episodes.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, do you need blah 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 blah? And then Bob was like, do you need to stop and ask for erections? It was just, and then like 3 episodes later, Mark in the actual episode is like, which one of you assholes asked if you needed to stop and ask for erections? And
Oh,
it
it's
was
fucking
silly and
terrible.
funny.
No, I'm trying to think of other podcasts. Well, I mean, I like to listen to the Misfits podcast. That was a pretty good podcast, but I stopped listening to it after like episode 10, sadly.
Really?
Yeah, no, they
I
have
haven't listened to it much.
their second episode's the best, and it makes me kind of mad because like nothing is going to be able to top that, I feel
Why?
like.
What happens in the second
It's-
episode?
Oh, it's the Poland story. There's a lot of shit that goes on
Really?
to the Poland story because they go to Germany and they go to Amsterdam. They go to Amsterdam and they get like magic mushrooms and such, and they're basically tripping really hard going from point A to point B, and the entire time it's just a mess of them being really fucked up and trying to figure out where they are.
Really?
And then they go to a strip club in Poland, and specifically Swagger Souls. So that strip club was known for scamming people. It was known for drugging people and scamming people. They had found out after. So something that they would do way before, and they got in big trouble because of this, was they would put what was it? They would put, I think it was absinthe, not absinthe. What's the it's a Valium. They would,
Valium?
yeah.
Like the painkiller?
yes,
No,
not the painkiller.
that's
It's like
Vicodin.
it's basically like it helps a lot with palsies,
But with what?
with palsies.
Oh, sure.
But it's basically dissociative.
Okay.
But the reason why they do that is because they'll crush it up, put into cherry vodka, and it'll make you
Gross.
forget what you're doing. It'll make you completely unaware of what's going on, so then you'll just keep on spending more and more money and just not even knowing, and they'll charge you more and more for every drink that you're buying. So Swagger, he ended up spending
The place did that?
yeah.
Really?
Swagger ended up spending
illegal as fuck.
$5,000 at that strip club. The next day, he checks his bank and goes, "Oh my god, I spent $5,000." Scrolls down a little bit more, plus in green, $5,000. The bank thought that he got scammed, so they gave all of his money back.
Really?
So he ended up spending $5,000 at the strip club and then getting all of the money back for it.
That's awesome.
right. I kind of wish it happened to me.
Damn. Well, I guess we just gotta go to the fucking
Gotta go to Poland.
a strip club in Poland, I guess. Fuck. So is that story kind of like the Bob's Fridge episode? Like
Yep.
it's like the best one, the magnum opus.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It was a really good episode. Highly recommend for you to
It's
listen.
gonna be the magnum opus of In the Truck.
All of them are gonna be equally as
we
good as the
probably
last.
got a while because we're very not much funny.
Very not much funny.
But hey, you never know. Michaela Hula?
Equivalently,
Equivalently?
accumulatively,
Cumulatively?
I think we add up to one funny.
We want one funny?
Accumulatively, we add up to one funny.
We get one funny?
Yeah.
Only one?
Us together, we are one funny.
Huh?
So every episode is just one funny.
Is that a good ratio?
I think. I mean, it's common. Like, I think we're, like, not common. It's like...
Yeah, but like in an hour cast, like where's the funny? Is it like the entire time? Or is it
Yes,
just-
the entire thing.
Oh,
is funny.
we're funny.
Yeah, we're just one funny.
Well, how funny is like distractible? How many funnies are they? 8 billion. Oh,
Oh, fuck.
okay. Well, we got one. We're on our way.
I was gonna say 8 funnies.
8 funnies. So
8 funnies.
all right.
I mean, maybe 3 funnies because there's 3 of them.
Mm.
1.5 funnies.
What?
It'd be 1.5 funnies
Why is it 1.5?
because there's 2 and then 1 more. So it's 2 of us, so that makes 1
Except
funny.
like they're all insanely good at improv, so they can be whatever they want. So I think it's 10 funnies.
It's 10 funnies. You're right.
At least 10 funnies.
They all add up.
Counted
to
in billions.
3.3 repeating.
Funnies.
Yeah.
Funny bunnies.
They have a
City
never-ending
boys.
amount of funnies in their repeating number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're so good that way.
Have you ever tried peanut butter and mayonnaise?
No, I haven't. You really want me to though.
I really want to. I've never tried.
Oh, have you not tried? Oh, I
No.
thought you did.
No, I heard that it was really good. I'm like, that sounds disgusting.
We're gonna have to try it sometime.
Yeah, I want to try it sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe
try a bunch of different things with peanut butter.
Do we? Do we need to?
Well, I think there's got to be a bunch of different things that you can try with peanut butter.
Yeah.
We got to start with the base.
You know what's
of
actually
just, like,
really
jelly.
dank?
What?
Pancakes.
Pancakes are really dank.
Pancakes with
Peanut butter on them?
peanut butter, powdered sugar, and then topped off in syrup.
I would have to just go with the peanut butter.
No.
It becomes too much for me.
It is very too much. That's why I don't do it that often. But you got to do the entire thing every now and then, and you're just like, I feel fat as fuck, but this is so fucking good. That was a trick I was taught by a friend back in like middle school. Fucking, I'd stay at his house. We'd play fucking Halo 3 all night, and then wake up the next morning, have some turkey bacon and pancakes, dress it like that.
Fucking hate turkey bacon.
First time I ever had it was there, and I was like, this just tastes like bacon, but it's flat. It's still pretty good.
Well, because the first time I had it, I was like, oh yeah, this isn't that bad. And then we had it for 4 months.
Dude, we had it for 4 months.
My dad just happened to get a bunch of free turkey bacon, and so we had it for like 4 months, and we had it every day for every breakfast for like 4 months. And man, you get sick of turkey bacon.
I feel like you should get sick of normal bacon too.
But because once we switched back to normal bacon, it made normal bacon seem like a godsend.
Really?
Yeah, because now whenever I eat...
Is normal bacon just like way more salty?
Mm-hmm. It's just way fattier. It's more crunchy. It's delicious. That normal bacon's just... It's so much more worth it than turkey bacon. Fuck turkey bacon. I need the fat. I need the fucking crispy fucking fat.
I need the dying of my souls.
I need to feel like I'm having a heart attack midway through.
No, if that
comes with the satisfying meal.
Equation, then I'm not happy. If I'm not like risking my death for this meal,
Risking my death.
yeah, then I'm not happy. So,
I want to talk about all the good food I had in Alabama. Because God damn, it was some good food. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just such a foodie. I fucking love food so much. Okay, so I know you're not a fan of
Food, I
any
hate food.
seafood,
Food's dumb.
any like shellfish, anything that has a face.
Yeah, I don't like anything that has a face. It's gross.
Silly. Fucking silly.
Keep that shit in the sea, bro.
So just
Keep it alive. Why would you kill Ariel like that?
if you were in a place
Bitch.
where they left the head of a chicken on the chicken when you bought it, it's all fried. Like it's a deep fried chicken, and you're still gonna be pulling it off, but the head was with it. Would you not eat it?
Does it have the face?
Yeah.
But if it's deep fried, it's covered in bread, so you wouldn't see the face.
But like you can still see the beak. You can still see its face, basically. You can still see the deformities of it.
But I don't see the eyeballs.
So that's the problem.
Yeah, if it's just like a shape covered in bread, I'm obviously not gonna eat that.
So if I
It's when you fucking pull out a crayfish at the Chinese restaurant and it's waving at me.
But it's not. It's
while
not
you eat its
alive.
asshole.
It's delicious. It's not
It's
even its asshole.
gross.
It's its abdomen. It's its back. It's its muscle.
Gross.
It's delicious.
Okay, so if I deep fried a spider, would you eat it?
Yes. I fucking
You
would.
hate spiders.
I would still be willing. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna eat it. If I was dying and needed food,
That's different. I'm saying, would you choose to eat a fucking spider? I don't think
would
you would.
choose to eat a spider.
I don't think you would.
I will.
What if I
eat
got
a
the
spider.
biggest fucking spider in the fucking world, and I was like, eat
Let's
the spider,
fucking
Corey.
do it. Let's fucking do it.
No, I think that's very illegal.
getting the biggest spider. No,
Probably.
No, you.
No, you can't. You can't fuck with spiders. Don't fuck with spiders.
I don't think it's legal. No, you can.
I feel like people wouldn't like you fucking with spiders.
You can buy canned tarantula.
Okay, but like, not like the biggest ones in the world. Because I think
Well,
the
yeah,
biggest,
not
I
like.
think you're getting into like endangered
Well,
type shit.
yeah, I'm not gonna just go for the.
But like,
most,
I'll munch on a daddy long leg maybe.
I'd be willing to eat a
Do you
tarantula.
know that daddy long legs don't make webs?
I didn't know that.
They don't spin normal webs. They just they live in like your basement. They live in like little tunnels.
Huh.
Essentially.
Weird.
Yeah, like they
So basically,
they
just always are scrunched up in the ball, and they
yeah
just...
they burrow. They don't make webs. I think they leave like cobwebs behind, but they don't. They can't spin like your.
It's
like,
more of like a
elegant-
collection of dust.
Yeah, they can't like spin in like an eloquent web.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I learned that recently.
Food about Alabama, man. I gotta.
Then tell me about it. I want to go to that fucking one southern food place I was telling you about in the city that I live in.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a tiny little corner, and it's just like southern food, and I'm like, sounds good. I'm hungry, man.
No, but I
Tell me
thought
about food.
I had thought that I had good oysters up here, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, no, I've had oysters. I know it's good oysters. And then I went to Alabama, and holy fuck, my opinion on oysters has changed. There's something like, so oysters are supposed to be a libido, right?
Sure, I guess. I don't know. Never eaten them.
You eat an oyster up here, whatever, delicious. Just tastes good. Love it. And put a little Tabasco on that bitch, slurp it down. Oh, awesome.
Ugh. Sounds repulsive.
I swear to God, I could eat one of those oysters and feel myself get horny. Oh,
Is that right?
So good. They were just so good. It's like a weird, savory, almost a little gamey, but not gamey at all.
I hate gamey.
It tastes
Do you
natural.
chew those things?
No.
You just swallow them?
That's what it is.
That sounds gross. Why would I not want to chew my food?
Because you don't need to.
Yeah, but like I would want to. Like I even chew my ice cream.
That's terrible.
What do you mean?
You chew your ice cream.
With my gums.
You don't let it melt in your mouth.
Well, that's what I do. I go.
Well, that's not chewing it. That's just melting it and moving
Well,
it.
I gum it.
Well, I gum it.
I give it a little gum job.
I mean, thanks. That's good.
Fuck, now I want I want a milkshake. I am a slut for milkshakes. Did you know that?
I did know that.
I'm a very big slut for milkshakes. So
I've-
if any of you lovely couchies out there ever meet me, if I'm not holding a milkshake, please invite me out for one.
Please put a milkshake in my hand.
Yeah, please.
I have.
Any flavor is good.
I've learned my favorite flavor of milkshake.
What's that?
Coffee. A coffee milkshake.
Isn't that just a frappe?
I fucking love frappes, man.
Frappes are good, but like actual ice cream shake. Like, what's your favorite?
Oh, I'd want to say cookie dough, but that's just like a good ice cream
Cookie
to
dough?
eat.
I hate cookie dough.
I like cookie dough.
I don't even like. I've never understood the fad of eating cookie dough raw. It's so gross.
Eating cookie dough raw itself,
I'd
I
rather
don't
just cook
necessarily
the fucking cookie.
but having cookie dough ice cream, it's good.
I mean, I've had it. It's not bad. It's better than actual cookie dough.
I
but-
have eaten a tube of cookie dough before by myself.
It's
and
gross.
it's terrible. I love
Favorite
it, but it's
shakes? Well, favorite
terrible.
just ice cream flavors in general.
Oh,
but-
probably strawberry.
Are really like with the chunks.
Either or, don't really matter.
Yeah, I don't like the chunks. I don't like chunks in my ice cream for like fruit at least.
I
Cause I'm
like-
eating ice cream to be unhealthy. If I wanted fruit chunks, I'd go eat some fucking yogurt.
I like fruit chunks.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at
I
it.
don't. Cookies and cream.
I like
That's
cookies
a
and
really
cream.
good shake. Mint chip is a really good shake. Chocolate classic.
Mm-hmm. A classic vanilla is always nice.
That's
Kinda
true.
refreshing.
True. You know what is one of my favorite ice cream flavors, but I've never actually seen in a milkshake?
What?
Blue Moon.
I feel like I'm already not a fan of Blue Moon though.
Have you had it only from the store or from like an actual ice cream place? Because
I've
it's
had it
different.
fr- I've
It's
had it-
different. If you
I've
buy
had
it
it
in
from
the
an
store, it's
actual-
disgusting.
I've had it from
I
an
don't get
actual
it.
ice cream shop. I've tried it multiple times from
So
an ice
good.
cream shop, and I can't get it.
It's so good.
It just tastes super artificial, and that's my problem.
It's so good.
I just can't do it.
I love it. I mean, it's ice cream. Everything tastes artificial. For anyone
But that's
that
also
doesn't,
why I like whole
for-
chunks of
for
fruit.
anyone that doesn't know, Blue Moon is a wonderful ice cream flavor that is only in the northern Midwest. Because it was originated in Michigan, I think, or Minnesota.
I would know.
I think it's Michigan.
I didn't know that Blue Moon was specifically a northern thing.
Yeah,
I thought
or
it was.
like a
I thought
Midwest
everybody
thing.
knew about it.
Mm-mm. I think it might go into the southern Midwest a little bit, but I don't think your East Coast or West Coast are gonna know about it.
So
I
I've
could
heard,
be wrong, but it was made in the Midwest. I know that much.
I've heard people say that they like Blue Moon, but then they don't like Superman, or they like Superman but don't like Blue Moon.
So Superman is
It
Blue Moon is
tastes
a
the
part of Superman.
same.
No, Blue Moon is a part of Superman. Superman is 3 parts, I believe. It's Blue Moon, and then 2 other things I don't care about because I don't eat Superman, so I have no idea.
Yeah,
But
no.
it's 3 parts.
I
know
thought they
that.
just both taste the same. I thought I don't know. For me, I thought Superman. I'm probably just
The blue
completely
part
wrong.
in Superman is Blue Moon, so
Okay.
that tastes the same. Ooh, you know what's actually a fucking good ice cream? And I think I told you this the other day, but you said you didn't have it. Bubblegum ice cream.
Never had it, and I honestly couldn't imagine it being good.
It's surprisingly really good,
I'm also not a bubblegum fan in general.
but it's just really good.
Do you like bubblegum?
I do like bubblegum.
Not a huge bubblegum fan.
It has like those tiny like square bubblegums. If you know what I'm talking about.
They get like stuck in my mouth as I'm eating it.
Well, like you can swallow it though. That's the thing. They're that small that you can swallow them. But
Fair
like
enough.
the ice cream itself is like a pink. I don't really know what the flavor of the ice cream itself is, but it's really good.
I just couldn't
like
imagine
it.
it being that great, but I will be willing to try it.
I will.
once you give
Yeah,
it to me.
I will change your mind in about 10 months when it's summer again. It is October and there's no snow yet, but it's
Definitely
like
fucking
40
feels like
degrees.
it's gonna get to it.
Yeah, it's cold. Real cold. Need like a hat, a jacket, 2 pairs of gloves.
I was wearing 2 sweatshirts.
Fuck you.
Hey,
bitch.
I just needed to get it out
Coffee.
of my system. Oh my god, that's why I have a notch.
Oh my
next to me,
god,
too.
they were roommates.
Oh my god.
Hey, what do you guys think of this fucking cast, baby? This is week 3 that we're on right now.
If you had to rate it from a 1 to a 10, what would you rate it? Put it in the comments.
Please. Well, and plus, like, and
Don't even just do that.
No, let us know if you've listened to the whole thing too, because this is the 3rd episode. What did you think of the other 2 episodes? Did you listen to them completely? Do you have like tips for us? Like, are we too off fucking track all the time, or like,
do we need to focus on a topic and actually stay to it?
Yeah, or do we just
ramble about what we fucking want to talk about because that's what we
truly,
already
let
do.
us know because we love you guys and love your content, dude. I got a fucking that thing when I pinch my finger it turned into a blister. Feel it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The fucking the mic stands that we have, they're the Rode PSA 1 mics. You can go look up a picture of them, and they kind of have these 2 bars, and then in between the 2 bars, they as the mic stand moves, like they'll like pinch closer, and it's spring loaded. So I took it off. I was trying to load the stand into the clamp itself, and it sprung loaded out, and my fucking finger got pinched, and I literally was just like, yeah, it's stuck. Yeah. And then Corey's like, what do you need? What do you need? And I just was pointing at my finger, and he's like, oh god, and then he got it out, and was like, Yeah, you know the funny thing is it didn't even rip my skin. It literally just pinched it for like 20 seconds.
You just
and
pinched
then let
the
go
nerve really hard.
I really did thought it would fucking rip, but it didn't. But that's probably gonna suck when it wants to pop.
Yep, it's gonna be a blood blister.
Yeah, it doesn't really hurt that much though.
Well, I don't know. That's the thing with like blood blisters. I've never had a problem with blood blisters. It just hurts when it happens, and you're like, "Why does this hurt the most? This is terrible."
She's like, "Oh, please make us stop."
That's a good torture method. If you could just barely pinch someone's skin to the point.
You know what is apparently a really good torture method that I've always low key like I'm kinky like that. Low key, I wanted to try. What? Chinese water torture.
I've always wanted to try it too.
I can understand what it seems so simple, but I can also understand why it drives you insane because I believe it's non-consistent.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. If it's non-consistent, then you can't make a rhythm out of it. You can't try to.
That drives you fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with like your roommate staying up really late and partying until 4 a.m. playing beer pong. It's
inconsistent.
They're all screaming and they're like, "Fuck! I work in 3 hours. I want to cut your balls off.
I want to take those ping pong balls and shove them up
and
your
when
ass."
your brain can't find a rhythm, you go insane.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
That's why
make music of your surroundings.
I recently started.
So if you got a dog barking
things.
next door, try to put a drum beat to it. See if it's consistent. If it is, then he's all right.
He's all right.
If it's all right, then go strangle that bitch.
No, I started doing 2 things. I've never had to sleep with white noise. not until recently. I actually started to sleep not with not necessarily white noise, but I usually slept with like a TV on. That's
Oh,
starting to get a bit too distracting for me. So that's why like I'll turn it down really low just so I can barely hear the mutters. Or I will just go to my phone and look up a white noise thing. I started looking up a white noise thing, and I don't know if you count sheep. I've always thought that was bullshit.
Yeah.
What I started to do before I go to bed, if I'm really can't sleep and I'm just like restless and I can't do it, I'll just try to count as high as I can. And for some reason, between like 40 and 60.
You just cash out.
It's not when I cash out, it's when my brain starts to wander. Because I'll be counting, get to 40 and between 40 and 60, and then I'll forget that I'm counting, but it'll still be going up, and it's just,
Really?
and then I'll be thinking about other stuff, and it'll kind of meld in with itself.
Never tried that. I guess I'll have to. I grew up with the TV on all the time because I would always sleep with my door wide open with my dad in the living room because I was scared of the dark.
Wait,
and I'm still
wait, is it Lopez? Yeah, George Lopez.
George Lopez.
Yeah.
Well, no, he would always watch his bullshit, but eventually I got the TV in my room, and yeah, and my dad had cable, still does, because old people, right? And I'd always watch George Lopez at 3 a.m. when I had to work. No, I would watch George Lopez, but then I would also like wake up in the middle of the night because I always had my TV on because it was just comforting. And I'd wake up at 3 a.m. just like, I'm thirsty. I've been sleeping with crackers and and then I just
I've been sleeping with him.
I'm like groggy, and then all of a sudden I hear boom 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 dum 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 dum.
Oh, Lopez.
And I just see like George's face, just like, because like the intro, they're bouncing on the trampoline.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So
it's that zero gravity deal.
Yeah, fucking, that was a good show.
I was never that big into George Lopez.
George Lopez is probably one of my favorite like Nick at Night shows.
I ended up watching because you didn't have Cartoon Network.
Nope, I had cable.
Yeah, no, I would end
Nick
up
at
watching
Night, though.
I'd watch Adult Swim.
Really?
Yeah, that was always my shit because it'd go from King of the Hill to Family Guy. No, sorry. It would go from Family Guy to American Dad to King of the Hill.
Oh, well, that was just TBS for me.
Oh, was okay.
Yeah, TBS had all those shows.
It was always really nice because then it got into the weirder stuff, and then it got into Robot Chicken right after that, and that was when my mother was like, maybe not this.
Is Robot Chicken that fucked up?
I never thought it was, but she thought it was, and I've watched it today, and I still have like the same mentality of like.
Is it just like
it's
like
claymation?
Risque?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of bits.
Was it like sexy jokes, or is it just like
sometimes it's just immature?
Is it just dirty, or is it
just it's dirty, immature. It's kind of brutal sometimes.
Okay,
but like with Family Guy, I'd put them in the same boat because that's what Family Guy tries to go for too. Is they have like this? It's that same bit mentality.
Yeah, that's true.
I really love the debate between like South Park and Family Guy because the creators of South Park fucking hate Family Guy, and I can understand why. And the reason why is because they don't have an actual an overarching story. It's all bullshit. It's all random shit that's all melded together.
Yeah, they're just South Park sometimes.
But South Park, they still try to have like 5 episodes of like the same deal.
True. Well, and like with some of the recent seasons, well, I guess not really recent now because it's a couple years old. They did an entire plot for the entire season, and honestly, I hated those seasons, especially the politics one. Like the whole, I hated all of them. Well, I missed the ones where it was random each fucking episode.
The reason why they hate Family Guy is because they can't go to a concept and just stick with it.
Well, it's because they rely on the flashback, the cutaway bit.
Yeah,
they rely on that.
Which, like, the first 4 seasons of Family Guy, they didn't do that as much. And I do think that the first 4 seasons of Family Guy are probably the best seasons.
They didn't do it as much, but they still did it because that was the whole like premise of the show. But there is one episode to where everyone was like, you can't fucking. Everyone was like really mad at Family Guy or whatever because it was like, oh, you can't make a show without cutaways. So Seth MacFarlane said, all right, fuck you. This week is going to have 0 cutaways. And he wrote the entire episode with no cutaways, and it's one of the best episodes.
Wasn't that the hurricane episode?
I don't know if it's that one. It's one where Brian and Stewie get locked in a vault. in the bank vault together.
Oh, that is a great
There's
episode.
no cutaways because it goes like funny joke, but then it gets fucking
dark
and serious, and they just sit there and talk.
Yeah.
And what's really fucked when you think about it is it's just Seth MacFarlane talking to himself.
Mm-hmm. No, I because that's the same episode that's Brian ends up getting Stewie drunk, and then Stewie ends up shooting Brian in the ear.
Is it that one?
Yeah, because Brian that's the reason why he went to the vault in the first place, is because he wanted to grab a gun.
Well, they went to, because he was like, this is the gun that I keep hearing in case I ever want to kill myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
And then they shoot the gun, and then it just ding 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 ding.
Ah! Yeah, no, that was... I don't remember what season that was. I want to say it's like 9 or 8 or something like that, but I could be wrong. I don't know. There's so many seasons.
No, but the hurricane episode was also a good episode.
I don't remember that one.
That episode was when Hurricane Katrina ended up happening, and so they did an episode for that. And probably not Hurricane Katrina. I don't remember.
There's a hurricane every month. I don't fucking know.
But so it was the specific part was Brian taking mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah, Brian taking mushrooms.
I do not remember that one.
They actually had a. Oh wait, no, that was. No, that was a different thing. There was another episode where Peter ended up being super delusional, and this scene ended up getting cut because it was Peter and Quagmire were really sleep delirious, and so they started tripping really hard because they had been up for like 12 days.
Jesus Christ.
And Quagmire is looking at Peter. Peter's face turns into an asshole. Quagmire kisses the asshole and then goes inside the asshole.
Jesus
that
Christ.
Scene got cut because it's him basically eating ass.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm sure you could find it in the DVD cut or some shit. Or a Netflix. Well, I don't know if it's on Netflix.
No, it'd be on a DVD cut.
Jesus Christ.
But with the mushroom episode, the animation for it specifically, they put a lot of time into it, and it was beautiful.
Really?
It's one of the best episodes, just for how much work they put into it.
Damn.
And that's what South Park creators think as well. That's kind of the problem with Family Guy, is that they're just not trying hard enough. They don't put enough time into the work.
Well, South Park, they fucking make an episode once a week.
Yeah.
So they can't really fucking... A lot of times the episode is done like 48 hours before the fucking...
Sometimes even sooner.
Yeah. So, like, I like that for, like, because they can always stay relevant on top of jokes, but, like, they just have a cookie-cutter style. They can't really put a lot of work into the actual fucking...
But they also have to focus on the story that they're given. They have to focus on it.
But at the same time, that sometimes that makes for really shitty stories.
True.
And just stupid jokes, because it is a lot of just butt humor at the end of the day. A lot of it, or politic humor. I don't know. I liked Nick at Night. I loved watching... I grew up on Full House, first off. And then, like, George Lopez, and then fucking... I got a little bit into Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is a fucking great show. I didn't see as many episodes as the other ones. Never really cared for Friends. I watched a couple episodes. Didn't really care for it.
Friends is...
Seinfeld, didn't like.
I like Seinfeld.
I don't like Seinfeld. It was basically like Friends, and I just didn't.
With Seinfeld, it's kind of a weird... it's a weird dad humor all the time.
Yeah, no. I like Full House because it was like just really fucking home feeling.
Mm-hmm.
George Lopez was... he's just funny as fuck.
Fucking Friends.
Fresh Prince, Will Smith is great.
Friends in my eyes is what all the theater kids want their life to be like.
Yeah. I mean, Joey's cool.
Joey's
and, like,
cool.
Jennifer Aniston's cute, but like...
But, like, Joey's the reason why... Like, Joey's the coolest person on that entire fucking show.
Yeah. And then they made the Joey Show, and it was... 70 Show was good.
The 70 Show was really good. I love that 70 Show.
I wanted to rewatch it, because my roommate rewatched it a couple months ago, because it was on Netflix. But it was only on Netflix for a couple months, and then they took it off already.
Did they see? Oh,
yeah, it's gone, so I can't watch it again.
Where else did I see it? Because I know I did see it recently. I think I might have saw it on Hulu.
Is it on Hulu? Might be on Hulu. Damn.
So, the 70 Show is a really good show. Specifically, I love the episode where... Oh, fuck, I can't remember anybody's name. Oh, fuck. The person that played... James Franco. James Franco was in that episode, and that was one of the starts of his career.
It must have been a cameo or like
it was
guest
a
appearance,
cameo.
'cause I was gonna say he was not a cast member.
It was a one-time thing.
I don't remember him being on there.
It was with him and Eric. So him and Eric ended up becoming friends in school, and then it was I gotta remember this correctly. James Franco's character was gay, but he was a closeted gay. So he ended up kissing Eric one night that they were hanging out,
Really?
and Eric lost his shit. He was like, "What the fuck?" And he told his friends, and they were like, "Well, you got to go fight him. You got to go prove your dominance."
Why does that sound familiar?
And basically what ended up happening is they just were like, "I don't want to fight you. I just want to just move on from this." And that's what they did. And it was kind of a sweet story.
And they never saw each other again.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Good episode.
Yeah, that sounds like a good episode. The only 70s show episode I really remember is Red trying to teach Fez shit for the American citizen exam or citizenship
God,
exam.
fucking Fez.
It's like, all right, what country do you live in? America. Try again. America. 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 Mare. Ika. America.
America.
Fuck. But yeah, that's anything with Red was fucking good, and that was a good show. That was a very good show.
The other bit that I love from that 70s show is when the parents ended up getting high.
I don't remember that one either, but I'm sure it was funny.
Where you guys are like, "Oh, now we get why they go into the basement all the time."
Yeah,
Woo! This is awesome.
Oh my god, yeah, I want to watch that show again.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're already at an hour.
Yeah, you want to wrap her up there, Cowpoke?
Holy fuck yeah. I think we gotta go chop some wood.
We got some souls to slay, some demon cheeks to lay.
I'm gonna go chop some wood, make some fuel.
Or
have you ever seen that?
no, why don't we just grow corn?
Well, I don't want to. I mean, we could put moonshine in the truck.
Moonshine, ethanol, gas is made from corn, dude.
Well, yeah, but like you make moonshine with corn too, and that's
Or
that's like the first
Did you ever
batch.
hear of apparently Chrysler back in the 60s made a turbine engine car, like a jet engine car.
Huh.
They only made 74 of them, I think.
Huh. That's
And
fucking...
they could run off any fucking fuel. They could run off like your fucking bacon grease if you wanted to, because it was great. But like
Yeah.
no one gave a shit because fuel was so fucking plenty and cheap
Yeah, it was
back
so
then.
cheap
Now it's
then.
fucking $4 a fucking gallon. It's ridiculous. But thing is so a normal like fucking V8 engine is like, well, you can get one for like $600.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these engines, guess how much they were?
200.
10 grand each.
Holy fucking
'cause
fuck.
You need really high quality strong materials to make a turbine engine because they're great, but they're a lot more reliable because there's less moving parts. There's not like a piston that goes up and down, but since it has so much more pressure in it, you need like really strong things. So it's a really expensive engine, but like they're so reliable. Ones that are still around, still fucking run. Jay Leno has one.
Huh.
They're really fucking cool. They look awesome.
I would love to have one.
But you know what's bullshit?
What?
So Chrysler, they sent it out to Italy. So they designed it, and then they were like, "Yo, Italy, make these cars, and then send them over to us." Right? They made, I think, like 74. I think they made like 74, and then they shipped it over to the U.S. And then they're like, "All right, blah blah blah," but they had to pay a tax for Italy, for like import tax.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can pay like a shit ton of money right now to keep them, or they just pay a little bit of money, and like whenever they're done, they return them, because this was just supposed to be a test fleet, right? And then like, all right, see how it works well, and then if it goes well, we'll mass produce it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they bring 70 of these over, and I think they only pay for like 10 of them, like they to like keep them, so they don't have to like give them back to Italy.
Yeah.
It 10 whatever years go by, it's just too expensive.
Doesn't pick up.
It's too expensive. They're like, there's no way we can cut the cost down enough. So they're like, all right, well, we can't really keep these. And like this was like right before Chrysler had its very first like money trouble, like when they almost went bankrupt, or I think they did go bankrupt. They
pronouncing bankruptcy so that
they didn't have the money to, or they just chose not to because they didn't pay to keep all of them. So these were wonderfully amazing cars that were as an engineering marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys had to drive them to scrapyards and watch them get crushed.
That is the saddest fucking
So
story.
60 something of them.
So there's only 10 left?
There's like 9 left. So they were all crushed. I believe they were able to take the engine out. I think the engine, like, Italy didn't make, so they took the engine.
Mm-hmm.
But the bodies were completely crushed, and there's only like 10 left. And I think there's 2 that are in museums, I think, or 2, maybe 3. There's one in the Smithsonian.
Mm-hmm.
There's one in a different museum on the West Coast, I think. Jay Leno has one. I think and then the rest of them are
Just scattered.
assumed to be in private collectors' hands.
Huh.
And that's like so fucking sad. Like, actually, before we end this cast, I want to show you a picture of those things because the ass end of them was very fucking cool, dude.
The ass end is always beautiful.
Turbine car, because it was a jet car, dude. It's literally fucking.
I'm expecting, like, I want to see just like a literal big ass turbine on the back. Just one huge turbine, just to.
How about?
How about 2?
How about 2?
Oh, that's fucking sick!
Isn't that fucking cool?
That looks like something from Fallout 4.
Dude, it literally fucking is. Like, this existed. Like, that's like a 60s model. Like, look at that thing. It, like, goes through the fucking front, or, like, the cab and stuff.
Oh my god, that's
That
so
thing's fucking
sick.
Sick as hell. And it's really, really quiet, too.
Huh.
There's a video of Jay Leno. Like, I'm pretty sure this is Jay Leno's. And it's really fucking pretty, and there's video of it driving around and stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, if we ever let's just assume that this is a jet car. So insert
jet fuel.
Yeah, insert fuel to continue.
Insert bacon grease. Insert
whatever you want. Like, insert, like, you got like a little like acidic like discharge. Like, throw that shit in there.
You got some lemon juice?
Lemon juice.
Throw that shit.
You know, and like have you been chewing on xanthan gum and citric acid for the past 48 hours? Fucking
throw it in the fuel.
Yeah, deep throat something and just get a lot of spit going and just spit it right in a fucking funnel, right into the gas tank.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And
then if you did that, just like I just did, the truck might the turbo gauge isn't drived. Corey, we're about ready to lift off. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Whoa!